Hello, good morning. After my last video on types of engine oil and the ones suitable for your engine, so many questions are coming up, like why my car, why my engine is shorting oil. Now let's discuss that one. So many factors are involved. So many factors can make your engine short oil. Number one, bad piston and rings, uh, faulty PC valve, faulty PCV valve, poor quality oil, and physical leakage. If you notice your engine is drying oil, first of all, do a physical observation around your engine. If you can see any physical point where it's leaking. Most times, vehicles are very funny. You may think it's not leaking physically, but it's leaking. Some leak at a point where it will be leaking and drying, or it will be leaking, and if it's leaking around there, very close to the fan will be blowing it off. So, well, first of all, once you do a physical observation where you're parking that vehicle for traces of oil droplets and there is none there, then you move to the next level. That next level is check your exhaust, finger your exhaust. If you can get black oily smoke there, if you can get any trace of black oil smoke, just finger around the exhaust, then definitely it's leaking inside that engine. The engine is burning it and pushing it out. If you check and you didn't get that one, it may be a faulty PCV valve. Work of that PCV valve is, as the engine is working, that PCV valve actually means a positive crankcase ventilation valve. That's where the engine is getting ventilation, is moving out unwanted gases as the engine is working. So when it's blocked, instead of the unwanted gases moving out through it, it will block it. Normally, when it's supposed to be, as it's working, those unwanted gases goes through it pushes it back to the engine, burn it again, refine it before sending it out. But either when it's permanently stopped or permanently open, your oil will be escaping from there. In that case, you cannot see any trace of oil around the engine. Apart from that one now, the second option is do a physical examination around your engine. Start from the top, that top cover. Look around it, especially at the back. Look around it, you will see small oil droplets. It will be dropping small. You may not notice it because you normally drive, your driving pattern is within town or go to work, come back. The only time you notice it when you fire that engine for a very long time, maybe you travel with it, which means that engine will be constantly firing for hours. Then that's when you will notice, after that journey, you will notice your oil has dropped. Then number two is bad piston and rings. As piston, when you get a piston, you look around it, you normally see how many rings there. About two or three or some even more than that. Some are for the movement of the piston, while some are for the serve as seal, or you say, to make sure that it doesn't escape into the block and burn off through the combustion chamber. So when your piston is getting weak, your rings is getting weak, definitely as the engine is working, oil will be escaping into the combustion chamber. It will burn them. When is this one happen? When you look at your exhaust, you will be seeing something like bluish color smoke coming out from your exhaust. Then when you perceive the aroma of that exhaust, you will be seeing it will smell like incomplete combusted fuel or incomplete combusted oil. The same odor you get when you pour oil inside fire, that's the odor you will get. In that case, you know is your piston. The other one is quality of oil. There are so many fake oil inside the market right now, in this our Nigerian market. Be very careful with the oil you are using in your engine. If you are using a low quality oil, forget about the color of the oil, forget about the aroma, forget about the packaging, forget it. Forget about over marketing. They do over marketing. Because everybody is talking of this one, you go and buy. No, you test the oil by using it inside your engine. So how do you know those quality oil. Okay, for example, assume there is one very important thing. Most engines, as they are working, engine get addicted to a particular oil. Most time when you change from that oil to another oil, you will see that engine will start misbehaving. The performance will change. So the best option is for you is to revert back to the normal oil you are using. Take for instance, somebody that is used to eating fufu or gari early morning, you eat a plate of fufu or gari. If you now change that person feeding pattern, ask him to start taking tea, maybe with 2 slices of bread. In the first 1, 2, 3 weeks, hunger will nearly kill that person. That person, the whole body system will change. That is the same thing with oil inside your engine. If you are using an oil, be very observant the effect of that oil to that your engine. Once you change to a new oil, be very, very observant. Most of this low quality oil, they will tell you this one is synthetic, this one is full synthetic. But most of them, were you there when they manufactured it? Those companies that make it synthetic, how sure are you that those things are there? If they are not there, assuming you are buying a mineral oil at the cost of a synthetic oil, and you want to drive that vehicle like the way you drive an engine with a synthetic oil. Before you know it, the chemical components they are used in making that oil, they will wear out easily. Then that car will start shorting oil. Why? What makes the short oil? You will just burn those oil easily. You burn them, they evaporate, they go. You will be complaining. So be very observant of the oil you use in your engine. I think these are the 4 major causes of oil this thing. Then in the case of the leakage, when you examine around their engine, check where those top cover is notorious where that oil. Then if you have a V6 vehicle, it normally leak more through the back cover, the cylinder at the back. I don't know why it happened, but most time it's from there. When you look at the front, you will not see it. But when you have access to the back, you will see it's leaking from there. Then all those other side covers, timing chain cover, those areas you have your belt and all those pulley, water cover, so all those seal there, it leaks there too. It leaks there. But when it's leaking, most times it's drying up. When you check that side, you will see very thick sludge from there. It's a dry, leaking, attracting dust, all this thing, you may not notice it. So be very, very observant. When you notice all this, first thing you will do a physical shake around your engine and know if it's dropping. Thank you all.